Tamil Nadu Governor hails the People's Chief Ms. Jaya for maintaining law and order and communal harmony in the state. AIADMK's S. Valarmati, who won the Srirangam by-election, sworn in as a member of the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly. Tamil Nadu government honours late Major Mukund Varadarajan with a special award for displaying remarkable courage during anti-terror operations. The news in detail. The AIADMK's candidate S. Valarmati, who won the Srirangam by-elections with the blessings of Ms. Jaya, was sworn in as a member of the Tamil Nadu Legislative Assembly. AIADMK legislator S. Valarmati, who won from Srirangam Assembly constituency in the February 13th by-poll, took oath of office today on the first day of the Tamil Nadu Assembly session for the year ahead of the Governor's address. She was administered the oath of office by Speaker P. Dhanapal, Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Ministers, Deputy Speaker of the Assembly, Government's Chief Whip, MPs and MLAs were present on the occasion. Valarmati won by a margin of 96,516 votes. The Chief of the People, Ms. Jaya, condemned the brutal attack by the DMK on the supporters of AIADMK and said stern action will be meted out against the wrongdoers, besides announcing financial assistance to the family of the victim and those injured. In a statement released today by the General Secretary of the AIADMK and the Chief of the People, Ms. Jaya, she said the DMK, unable to bear its dismal defeat in the recently held by-polls to Srirangam, attacked K. Namasivayam, his son N. Kishore Kumar, and one Armugam of Agraharam and Kumaravayalur of the Manikandam Union. Navasimhayam died in the brutal attack while the other two sustained injuries and were undergoing treatment, she said. Ms. Jaya said this incident grieved her a lot. The AIADMK Supremo condemned this barbaric attack and said those responsible for this were sure to be brought before justice and would be punished for their crime. The People's Chief extended her heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family members of Namasivayam and prayed for his soul to rest in peace and announced a family welfare assistance of 3 lakh rupees on behalf of the party to them. Ms. Jaya also wished Kishore Kumar and Armugam speedy recovery and announced medical assistance of 50,000 rupees on behalf of the party. On the orders of Ms. Jaya, the AIADMK functionaries met the family of Namasivayam and consoled them. They also visited the 2 other persons who were hospitalized for injuries. On the orders of Ms. Jaya, the party secretary of Tiruchi and the chief whip of the government R. Manoharan, P. Kumar MP, T. Ratanavel MP visited the family of Namasivayam, who was brutally murdered by the DMK, and consoled them. They also met the 2 other persons who were hospitalized for injuries.
DMK பார்ட்டிங்க பாலுங்கறவ வந்து இன்னைக்கு வந்து அவர் அடிச்சு வெட்டி கொன்றுகாரு. அவர் பையன் 10 பேர் சேர்ந்து வந்து அடிச்சு கொன்னிருக்காங்க.
Meanwhile, the police has arrested Balu, the former Panchayat President of DMK, his son Silambarasan and another person in connection with the murder. The police were also on the lookout for others involved in the murder. Governor of Tamil Nadu, Dr. K. Jaya, hailed the continuous efforts of the People's Chief, Ms. Jaya, in maintaining law and order and communal harmony in the state and for taking sustained efforts in the release of the 5 fishermen who were awarded death sentence by a court in Sri Lanka. The governor, in his opening address to the assembly, said the people of Tamil Nadu have reposed their immense faith time and again in the government, which follows the path forged by Ms. Jaya for its efforts to bring in holistic development, which was reflected in the historic victory in the parliamentary election and in the by-election to the assembly constituency of Srirangam.
The people of Tamil Nadu have reposed their immense faith time and again in this government for its efforts to bring in holistic development, which was reflected in the historic victory in the parliamentary election and in the by-election to the assembly constituency of Srirangam. I am confident that this government will continue to fulfill the aspirations of the people.
The governor said the Tamil Nadu government has always ensured impartial enforcement of law through its well-disciplined and motivated police force, thus maintaining public order and communal harmony in the state.
Maintenance of law and order is the bedrock on which the development of state is built. This government has always ensured impartial enforcement of law through its well-disciplined and motivated police force, thus maintaining public order and communal harmony in the state. Over the last 4 years, the state police force, through its timely and effective interventions, has ensured that the state remained peaceful, thereby providing a complete sense of safety and security to the people. The attempts of extremist groups to establish their base in the state have been successfully thwarted through vigilant and effective preventive measures.
He said it was only because of Ms. Jayalalitha's perseverance and courage that the state was able to secure a historic verdict from the Supreme Court declaring the Mullai Periyar Dam as hydrologically, structurally and seismically safe, thereby enabling the state of Tamil Nadu to raise the water level to 142 feet.
I must place on record my heartfelt appreciation to Sylvie J. Jayalalitha for her relentless pursuit and untiring efforts to secure the legitimate rights of the state in various interstate river water disputes. It is only because of her perseverance and courage that the state could secure a historic verdict from the Honorable Supreme Court declaring the Mullai Periyar Dam as hydrologically, structurally and seismically safe, thereby enabling the state of Tamil Nadu to raise the water level to 142 feet. I am extremely happy to note that the water level in Mullai Periyar Dam has now reached the legally permissible level of 142 feet and has given new hope to the people of southern Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu Governor K. Rosaya today said that due to the path-breaking initiatives being taken by the Tamil Nadu government in the past 3.5 years, a massive 2,58,382 crore rupees incremental investment has been attracted by the state and that Tamil Nadu ranks second in the country. He said with pride that in recognition of the record production of 6.14 lakh metric tons of pulses during 2013-2014, Tamil Nadu has been selected for the Krishi Karman Award by the Government of India. The Governor hailed the Government of Tamil Nadu for taking consistent efforts for the revival of the defunct Tamil Nadu Arasa Cable TV Corporation, a state public sector undertaking formed to provide affordable cable television services to the poor and middle class households, and it has proved to be a great success. He said he was proud to note that due to the concerted efforts taken by the government, the state has achieved the highest ever food grain production of 110.02 lakh metric tons during 2013-2014. In recognition of the record production of 6.14 lakh metric tons of pulses during 2013-2014, the state has been selected for the Krishi Karman Award by the Government of India, he announced. The governor said Tamil Nadu government stood committed to the peaceful, just and honourable resettlement of Sri Lankan Tamil refugees and was of the view that voluntary repatriation can be countenanced only after proper rehabilitation of internally displaced Sri Lankan Tamils and after the autonomy and democratic rights of minority Tamils are fully restored and sufficient economic and political measures are taken to create a congenial atmosphere for the return of refugees. The governor appreciated the measures taken by the Tamil Nadu government to strengthen the veterinary extension network on a scale that has never happened in the past through schemes like free distribution of milch cows and goats. The state government has not only ensured provision of essential commodities but also walked the extra mile through the innovative price control measures such as Farm Fresh Consumer Outlets and Amma Cement supply scheme to provide cement at a concessional rate of 190 rupees per bag. He hailed the Tamil Nadu government for taking all efforts to ensure universal access to quality education by opening new schools, colleges and educational institutions and securing a 42% of students doing their higher studies, which is the first in the country. He expressed confidence that the request of the government to the union government for including the 12 municipal corporations in our state under the Smart Cities program would be accepted at the earliest. The governor listed the schemes of the Tamil Nadu government blended with innovative technological solutions to cater to the drinking water needs of both rural and rapidly growing urban areas. He informed that substantial progress has been achieved in the implementation of the Chennai Metro Rail project, and a part of the elevated section from Coimbatore to Alandur would be commissioned soon. The discussion on the resolution to thank the governor for his address would be held for 3 days from tomorrow. The Legislative Assembly would be held till the 23rd of this month. The Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Paneerselvam, today handed over a cheque worth 12 lakh rupees to Indu Rebecca Varghese, widow of Major Mukund Varadarajan, a recipient of country's highest military award, Ashoka Chakra, to honour the Major. Mukund was killed in an anti-terror operation with terrorists in Shopian area in Jammu and Kashmir last year. Mukund, hailing from Tambaram in Chennai, had been deployed with the 44 Rashtra Rifles for counter-insurgency operations in Shopian area in Jammu and Kashmir when he was killed on April 25, 2014. On hearing the news, the People's Chief Ms. Jaya Lalita had conveyed her condolence to the bereaved family members of Major Mukund Varadarajan last year, besides ordering 10 lakh rupees award to his family. President Pranab Mukherjee, during the Republic Day celebration last month, presented Ashoka Chakra to Indu Rebecca Varghese in New Delhi for Major Mukund Varadarajan's tremendous courage during the operation. Tamil Nadu honours the recipients of Chakra awards given by the central government in appreciation of their courage by giving them gifts. Accordingly, Tamil Nadu government announced that it would present a cheque of 12 lakh rupees award for late Major Mukund Varadarajan. Following this, Chief Minister O. Paneerselvam today presented the cheque to Rebecca Varghese, the Major's wife, at the State Secretariat in Chennai. The Chief Secretary K. Jnanadesigan, Tamil Nadu Advisor Sheila Balakrishnan, Public Works Department Principal Secretary Yatindranath Swain, Public Works Department Additional Secretary V. Parni Kumar, and parents of Major Mukund Varadarajan were present on the occasion. The CBI court in Chennai today dismissed the bail pleas by 3 persons arrested and remanded to judicial custody in the illegal telephone exchange case in which former Telecom Minister Dayanidhi Maran is the prime accused. Rejecting their bail pleas, Special Judge for CBI cases J. Krishnamurthy in his order said, taking into consideration the stage of investigation and the nature of the allegations levelled against the accused and the difficulties that would have been faced by the investigating agency in completing the probe in these type of matters in an efficient manner, it is concluded that no prima facie is made for granting bail to the accused persons. The court had on February 5th granted permission to CBI to interrogate the officials S. Kannan, the Chief Technical Assistant of Sun TV, K.S. Ravi, electrician, and V. Gautaman, the then Additional Private Secretary to former Telecom Minister Dayanidhi Maran, in the jail. They were in judicial custody in the central jail at Pural, near here, after their arrest on January 21st, here in connection with alleged allotment of more than 300 high-speed telephone lines to the Maran's residence here, which were extended to his brother's TV channel. Counsel for CBI contended that if they were granted bail at this stage, it would hamper the progress of the probe and they would influence the witnesses with the help of their employers.